Om Shanti. Good morning to all. Actually, today I would like to share the blessing which Baba had already given. So, Baba has given lot of blessing for us, right? Yeah, to keep us remain pure forever. Yeah, the purity is very important, and we have to renounce the five vices, and we have to grab the good virtues, good habit, good behavior from our Baba. So in order to gain all those things, we need our Baba blessing. So yesterday Murali Baba said you should have the titles which I had given already for all the time, right? Yeah, we should have the title, then only we are able to renounce the five vices. So for that I would like to share the blessing, the rosary of blessing. So you have to keep this Swaman, this titles on you every day. You can take one blessing for every day, and you should practice all the day. The whole day you should be in that Swaman. You should be in the title. For example, if you are a master of heaven, you have to think you're a master of heaven, you're a king, you're a queen. You have to be in the stage and give the power to everyone. If you think you're a power of silence, you should be in the power of silence, and you're spreading a power to entire world through your nature, through your thoughts, through your behavior. Yeah, everything you should spread your silence power. So that is the titles. So just I'm sharing the blessing. Take it and keep on practicing. Keep on practicing to put more effort on to stay in the title. Okay? Then you can get your stage easily. That means you can climb your post, that Lakshmi Narayanan post, easily with the help of Baba and with the help of our Baba's blessing. Okay? Okay, let's start from July 1st. I'm going to tell till July 30. Okay, I'm going to start from July 1st and also I'm going to end with July 30. This is the blessing for July. Yeah, just we might revise one time, right? Yeah, we can get the blessings day to day life. Just we will do the revise. Okay, let's start with July 1st. May you be free from any desire and with remembrance of the Father, the Comforter of hearts, make all three aspects of the time. Well, the children who have remembrance of the one Father, the Comforter of hearts, heart in their heart, constantly sing a song of what? Wow, wow. No sound of distress can emerge in their mind, even in their dream, because whatever happened was wow, wonderful. What is happening is wow, wonderful. What will be going to happen? Wow, wonderful. That's it. The best of all. Where everything is good, there cannot be any desire, because everything is said to be good when you have all attainments. To be full of all attainments is to be free of desire. Okay? And the July 2nd, may you be an intense effort maker, and according to the speed of time, become filled with all attainments and a conqueror of Maya. Accumulate all the attainments you have received from Babdata and remain full with nothing lacking. When something is lacking in your being full, Maya will shake you. The easy way to become a conqueror of Maya is to remain constantly full of attainments. Do not remain deprived of even one attainment. Let there be all attainments. According to the speed of time, anything can happen at any time. Just note that point. Therefore, be an intense effort maker and become full from now. If not now, then never. Such a wonderful blessing. Next, July 3rd. May you be seated on Babdada's heart throne and remain fearless and carefree by always being in the place of safety. Babdada's heart's throne is the most elevated place. Only those who are always seated on the Father's heart throne remain safe. Maya cannot come to them. Such souls who are seated on the heart throne are fearless and carefree. This is guaranteed and unshakable. So sit on the heart throne. Maintain the intoxication that you are now on Babdata's heart and that you will be seated on the throne of the kingdom for many births. By having this spiritual intoxication, you will have no waves of sorrow. Next, Baba said on July 4th, may you be a karma yogi and become fine by finishing the file of all complaints. Just as when your soul and body are combined, there is life. Similarly, let karma and yoga be combined, not yogis who have yoga for 2 or 3 hours, but to have a yogi life. Their yoga is natural and easy. Their yoga would not break that they would have to make effort to connect it again. They do not need to make any complaints. When you stay in remembrance, all your tasks are automatically successful. All the files of those who become fine finish because a yogi life is a life with all attainments. Well, July 5th. May you be filled with all attainments and always remain free from having to work hard in your Brahmin life. Just think, in this Brahmin life, you become complete with the 3 relationship of bestower. The bestower of fortune and the bestower of blessing, so that you stay in spiritual pleasure without having to make any effort. Remember the Father in the form of the bestower, and you will have the intoxication of having spiritual rights. Remember him in the form of teacher, and you will have the intoxication of the fortune of being a godly student. The Sadguru is making you move along with blessing at every moment. The elevated direction for everything you do or blessing from the bestower of blessings. Remain filled with all attainments and you will become free from having to work hard. Thank you, Baba. And next, July 5th. May you be filled with all attainments and always remain free from having to work hard in your Brahmin's life. In this Brahmin life, you become complete with the 3 relationship of bestower. What is that? The bestower of fortune and the bestower of blessings, so that you can stay in spiritual pleasure without having to make any effort. July 6. May you finish any illness or flu of wasteful feeling with pure feelings and be sustained with blessings and thereby become an embodiment of success. All of you children have received Bab Dada's elevated directions. Children, always maintain pure feelings. I am most elevated. That is, I am a soul who is one out of multi-millions. I am a deity soul, a great soul, and a soul who is special actor. Maintain these feelings and you will not catch the flu of wasteful feeling. Where there are pure feelings, there cannot be impure feeling. By doing this, you will be saved from the illness of the flu. That is, you will be saved from having to work hard, and you will always experience yourself to be sustained by blessing and achieving success in service. Okay, next, July 7. May you have a right to instant and practical fruit and attain elevated salvation from the elevated direction at the confluence age. The instant and practical fruit of the elevated actions that you perform at the confluence age on the basis of elevated directions. That is, the success of them is attained at this time, and this is why it is said as or the directions. So is the salvations. Those people think that salvations is attained after they die, but you children have received the blessings for the fruit of success of every action in this final birth of dying alive. That is, you have received the blessings to receive salvation. You do not have to wait for the future. You do something now and you have a right to that attainment now. This is called the true love of the Creator for the creation. July 8th. May you be a holy swan who increase your account of accumulation with powerful thoughts. Just as a swan separates stones from jewels, in the same way, you are holy swans who are those able to discern between what is waste and what is powerful. A swan never picks up the stones, but just separate them and put them to one side, never taking them. In the same way, you holy swans put waste aside and imbibe powerful thoughts. You hear, spoke and performed waste for a long time, and you simply lost everything as a result. However, now instead of being those who experience loss, become those who increase their account for accumulation. July 9th. May you be a world transformer who burns the rubbish of the world with the fire of yoga. It is the only with the fire of yoga, that is, with the power of elevated thoughts and the fire of love, that you can burn the rubbish of impurity. In a memorial of the goddess, it is portrayed that they burnt the devilish powers with fire. That memorial is of the present time. So, first of all, become the form of fire and burn any devilish and curse and nature and become completely pure. And you will then be able to burn the rubbish of the world with yoga and the fire of purity and become an instrument of world transformation. July 10th, may you be have a right to have high status by making your stage constant and stable with remembrance of the one. In order to make your stage constant and stable, remain constantly stable in the remembrance of one. If you remember anyone else instead of the one, then instead of having constant and stable stage, your stage will become dilated. If any other sweetness attracts you and your final moment comes at the moment, you cannot climb a high status. So pay attention at every moment. Make the lesson of one constantly firm, one further, the one time of a confluence age, and stay in a constant and stable stage. And you will climb right to a high status. July 11th, may you be ignorant of the knowledge of desire and remain constantly content in this life of dying alive. You children have died alive in order to remain constantly content. Where there is contentment, there are all virtues and powers because you have made the Creator belongs to you. Having found the Father, you have found everything. You receive multi-millions times more than what you would have if all your desires were put together. Desires in front of those attainments is like a lamp in front of the sun. Let alone any desire arising, there is no question of even the existence of desires. You are filled with all attainments and you are therefore ignorant of the knowledge of desire and a constantly contented jewel. July 12th, may you constantly be an embodiment of power and remain free from all waste with the art of keeping your mind busy. In today's world, those who are in the high position set their daily work schedule according to the time. Similarly, you who are images of support for whole renewal, the hero actors in the unlimited drama, the one whose life or the valuable as a diamond, you also have to set your program to establish your mind and intellect in a powerful stage. Make full use of the art of keeping your mind busy and you will become free from all waste. You will then never get upset. Next, July 13. May you be obedient by placing your footsteps in the further steps and receive God's blessing. To be obedient means to place your footstep in the further steps of instructions. Only such obedient children receive God blessings in all relationship. This is also a law. In an ordinary way too, when someone carries out a task according to someone's direction, he definitely receives blessing from the one whose task he is carrying out. There are God's blessing which make obedient souls constantly double light. July 14. May you be one with an elevated character and remain constantly powerful by finishing the burden of being disobedient in a small way. You have the order to wake up at Amrita Vela, and so you get up and sit down. However, you are unable to achieve success with that method because the silence of sleep become mixed with the sweet silence. The Father's order is, do not cause sorrow for any soul and do not take any sorrow. So you do not cause sorrow, but you do not take sorrow. But you do take sorrow. So you do not get angry, but you do become bossy. Being disobedient in such small way make your mind heavy. Now finish this and make your image of being one who is obedient. You will then be said to be constantly powerful soul with the elevated character. Next, July 15. May you constantly be an embodiment of success in your effort and in service by keeping balance of being a child and a master. Always have the intoxication that you are a child of the unlimited Father and a master of unlimited inheritance. However, when any advice has to be given, when plans have to be made, or any task has to be carried out, then do that as a master, and when anything is finished by majority or by the instrument souls, then at the time become a child. Learn the art of knowing when to become an advisor and when to become an who follows advice, and you will be successful in both your effort and in service. Next, July 16. May you be a spinner of the discus of self-realization and remain constantly free from any spin of sorrow, and also liberate others from that. When children who are influenced by their physical senses say, today I was deceived by my eyes, mouth, and trustee. To be deceived means to experience sorrow. People of the world say, I didn't wish to be involved, but I got caught in a spin. However, the children who are spinners of the discus of self-realization can never be caught in any type of spin in deception. They are the ones who remain free from any spin of sorrow, and they also liberate others. They are the ones who, as a master, make their physical sense function. Next, July 17. May you remain constantly safe and free from any waves of sorrow by staying under the canopy of God's love. A lotus grows in a dirty water, and it detached from it. The more detached it is, the more it is loved by everyone. Similarly, you children have become detached from the world of sorrow and are loving to the Father. This love of God become a canopy of protection. And what can anyone do to them? Those who have this canopy of God's protection. So maintain the intoxication that you are those who stay under God's canopy of protection, and that no waves of sorrow can even touch you. July 18. May you be a carefree emperor who is free from all worries, because you can see the line of elevated fortune on your forehead. The sovereignty of being carefree is the most elevated sovereignty of the sovereignties. if someone wears a crown and sits on the throne but constantly worries, then is that a throne or worry? God, the bestower of fortune, has drawn the line of elevated fortune on your forehead, and so you have become a carefree emperor. So constantly see the line of elevated fortune on your forehead. Wow, my elevated godly fortune. Keep this spiritual intoxication, and all worries will finish. July 19. May you finish the consciousness of I and become an embodiment of success by saying Baba Baba both verbally and in your mind in every situation. You souls are instruments to increase zeal and enthusiasm in many other souls, and so you cannot ever have the conscience of I. Not that I did this, no Baba made you an instrument. Instead of I, let it be my Baba. Not I did this, I said this. Baba made you do it, Baba did it. You will then become an embodiment of success. The more Baba Baba emerges through your lips, the more you will be able to make many others belongs to Baba. Let it merge from anyone's lip that you only have one Baba as your one concern in every situation. Next, July 20. May you be a master almighty authority who gives soul who are far away from experience of closeness with your power of spirituality. With instrument of science, things that are far away are experienced to be close. Similarly, with the divine intellect, you can experience things that are far away to be close. Just as you see souls who are living with you very clearly. You speak to them, you give and take cooperation from them. Similarly, with the power of spirituality, you can give souls who are far away the experience of closeness. For this, you need to be Master Almighty Authority. Remain stable in the complete and perfect stage and make the power of your thoughts clean. July 21st. May you be the successful in every task and become an embodiment of success with the power of your thoughts. With the power of your thoughts, many tasks are experienced to be easily successful. Just as you can see the various stars in the physical sky. Similarly, in the atmosphere of the sky of the world, sparkling stars of success will be visible when your thoughts are elevated and powerful. When you are constantly lost in the depths of one the Father and your spiritual eye and your spiritual image become a divine mirror. Only such a divine mirror is an image of success that enables many souls to experience the soul conscious form. July 22nd. May you be worthy of worship and worthy of being remembered and one who donates and performs charity through your powerful stage. In the final period, when weak souls experience even a little attainment from your complete and perfect souls, they will take their sanskars of the final experience with them and rest in the home for half cycle. Then in the copper age, they will become your devotees and worship and praise you. So be a great donor and bestower of blessing for these weak souls at the end of and donate your experience to them and accumulate charity. This donation and charity of a second through your powerful form will make you worthy of being worshipped and remembered for half the cycle. July 23rd. May you be a true server who is destroyer of obstacles by creating an atmosphere of renunciation and tapasya. The biggest title of the Father is the world servant. In the same way, children are also world servant. That is, they are servers. A server means a renunciate and a tapasvi. Where there is renunciation and tapasvi, fortunate comes in front of you like your maid. Servers are those who give, not those who take. This is why they are always free from obstacles. By being a server and creating an atmosphere of renunciation and tapasya, you will constantly be a destroyer of obstacles. July 24th. May you be an embodiment of success while living in the world of sorrow by having the awareness of the Father, the ocean of happiness. Constantly maintain the awareness of the Father, the ocean of happiness, and you will become embodiment of happiness. No matter how much influence of sorrow and peacelessness there is in the world, you are loving and detached and with the ocean of happiness. Therefore, you are constantly happy and those who constantly swing in the swing of happiness. The children who are master ocean of happiness cannot even have any thoughts of sorrow because they have stepped away from the world of sorrow and reached the confluence age. All strings are broken. Therefore, continue to move along in the wave of ocean of the happiness. Next, July 25th. May you be a powerful server and give everyone blessing with the speciality of keeping a balance. Now, the server of you powerful souls is to give everyone blessings. Whether you give them through your eyes or through your jewel of the forehead. You saw Sakar Baba in his final Karmaditya stage, how he had a speciality of keeping a balance and the wonder of blessing. So follow the Father. This is easy and powerful service. It takes little time, less effort, and it brings more result, greater result. So continue to give everyone blessing with your soul conscious form. July 26th. May you be filled with infinite treasure and by experiencing stable and constant happiness, climb number 1. In order to climb number 1, continue to experience stable and constant happiness. Do not get caught up in any type of jamala, that means confusion. By going into any jamala, your swing of happiness becomes slack and you would not be able to swing high. Therefore, constantly continue to swing in the swing of constant and stable happiness. All the children receive from Bapdata imperishable, infinite and unlimited treasure. So constantly remain stable and filled with the attainment of those treasure. The speciality of the confluence age is experience and so take benefit of the speciality of this age. July 27. May you be liberated in life and remain free from the bondage of being attracted to the sweetness of extraversion. Extraversion means to encourage one another towards waste through intention and the nature of people. The vibration of some gross consciousness, thoughts, words, and relationship and connections To remain constantly in one or another type of wasteful thinking is to be distant from internal happiness, peace, and power. The sweetness of extroversion attracts you a great deal from outside, and you must therefore, first of all, cut it off. It is the sweetness that becomes a subtle bondage and distance you from the destination of success. When you become free from those bondage, you would then be said to be a liberated in life. July 28. May you be introverted and finish all your old accounts, even in your thoughts and sanskars. Bab Dada now wishes to see all your account books clear. Yeah, because Baba only knows the account details. Let there not be the slightest form of your old account of extraversion remaining in your thoughts or sanskars. To be constantly free from bondage and to be yoga yukt is known as being introverted. So, do a lot of service, but do it while being introverted and no longer extroverted. Glorify the Father's name with your face of introversion. Make souls so happy that they belong to the Father. July 29th. May you be the world benefactor who does everything accurately by setting your daily timetable and being in a company of a Father. Important people in the world have a set daily timetable. Any task is accurate when the timetable is set. By setting everything, your time and energy are saved, and one person can carry out 10 tasks. So, in order to achieve success in every task, you would benefactor responsible souls have to set your timetable and always remain combined with the Father. The Father with 1,000 arms is with you. And so, instead of one task, you can accurately carry out 1,000 tasks. Next, July 30. May you be a highest being following a highest code of contact and maintain spirituality and an entertaining nature. Some children joke and laugh a lot and consider that to be an entertaining nature. Generally, the virtue of being entertaining is considered to be good, but this is good when it is according of the person, time, gathering, place, and an atmosphere. If out of all of things, even one thing is not right, then that form of being entertaining would be considered to be wasteful. The certificate you received would be that you make people laugh a lot, but that you also speak too much. So, a laughing and joking nature considered to be good is that in which there is spirituality and also benefit for that soul. Words should be within the boundary, and you would then be said to be highest being, following a highest code of contact. Next, July 31st. May you be a master Sadguru and make your words invaluable by doubly underlining them. The words of you children have to be such that those who listen to you become chatrak birds, that means thirsty to listen. They want you say something so that they can listen to you. These are said to be invaluable and elevated version. When you keep speaking whatever you want whenever you want, such words would not be said to be elevated version. Your master Sadgurus. The children of Sadguru, and so let each and every word of yours be an elevated version. At any time, whatever you may be, only speak words that are necessary, yogi yukt and beneficial for the self and other soul. Doubly underline the words and speak. Okay, so you have to give more importance on your words. When you speak, just think, is it correct or not? Is it necessary or not? Is it waste or useful? So just think and speak your words. Okay? Okay. Today we already go through the blessing of July Murali. So we have lot of powerful title, right? You have to apply on you. Just you have to revise and you have to apply on you. Bring all those sanskars from Baba on you. You're a light. You're a sparkling star. You're a master of heaven. You're a master of ocean. You're a master of love. You're a master of ocean of peace. You're a master of ocean of happiness. You can only do this duty. What is the duty? You can only spread all the good thoughts to entire world. Okay? Keep that intoxication with you and do the service and do the actions. Then your success will come automatically in front of you. Okay? You keep your Shiva Baba with you all the time. You have to be combined. Then no one can separate you and Baba. Okay? You have to be in the combined stage. Okay? Okay. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you so much.